Hey, what's up? Welcome to another bullet hell game because I'm kind of super into them. It's called Deathstate, Extra Dimensional Research and Extraction. It's like an indie game. It's a one-stick bullet hell, so it shoots automatically. You focus on moving, other stick is for dodging. We're gonna go ahead and start a new game because the other one I've already played a bit into. I don't have too much time into this, but I mean, it's just really fun. Yesterday I received a cryptic message from him asking him to meet me at the library. Could he have returned? In his message, he mentioned something strange about his research on the Deathstate. I must find him. I don't really care about the story. Some dude goes missing. My god, this light, what's happening to me? It's the Twilight Zone. Alright. Controls left stick, dodge right stick. Abilities are X, Y, B. Yeah, I'm playing this on, what is X? Oh yeah, the black haze around the screen, I'm sorry, but like that's kinda just there. So I can dodge with my right stick. Okay. I've never played it with the controller before. You are so new. How long has it been since there was something new? I tried to record this on the old computer before the fan link exploded. But you focus on moving, and they just die. There are abilities, so my X ability is to just fire, like, bullets. There are champions, which are, like, special. There's these mummies, which I believe shoot things, but it'll just, I believe, just send down monsters until... It'll send down monsters in form of those meteors. Yeah, so those are bullets. So this was a really, really bad floor to start on, simply because the meteors just kind of suck. I think that's the door right there. No, it's just a pillar. So, the hardest part about this game is, like, focusing on everything. The haze makes it, like, infinitely harder to see, plus the bullets, not the most, like, notice- oh wait, there's actually a, high contrast bullets. I believe now they're green? Yeah, okay, so now the bullets are green. That actually helps a lot. It has it off by default for some reason, and I don't understand that. It's a lot harder to see. You get these, like, weapons, I guess, and bullets, like, upgrades. You swallow organs, and they will buff you and give you new abilities. There are all different kinds of new characters. I believe these bullets have, like, a poison effect? I enjoy how, this lady oh, there's a book. Or I guess it's called a tome. Okay, so this has extra bullets now, so I just fire more. Gold is good because you can find shops that'll generally have potions, health, something. Sometimes you find books that give you, like, bullet changes. You can find weapons that make, instead of bullets, will shoot fire. Much like those little mummy guys that I'm not particularly fond of. Most of the time, the meteors don't rain out of the sky, infinitely. If you stay too long in a level, it pulls a magicite and sends an unkillable enemy at you to kind of chase you out of the level. I was hoping I would find a champion. They're like extremely hard versions. Oh, this is... If you stand in this, I believe you're supposed to do something there. But it summons... Or no, there's something that summons something called a Star Child. And that can drop organs and money, but it makes the game harder, so probably wouldn't do it even if I could find it. I'm in the Fortress of Hoth, so that's, if that means anything to anybody. These mummies are the worst. Especially if you're very, very slow, like some of the characters, and you get stuck. I need brains. I don't know who he is. I don't know who that guy is. So there are 3 floors and there's a boss, and it is procedurally generated. Roguelike. There's a champ. So, the thing that I hate about champions is they generally have some kind of gimmick to them, like this one's just gonna rain bullets. So if I can lure him out into the open, I'll have a much better chance of killing him. There we go. As long as I stay out of range of his bullets. Yeah, okay, so an organ. So I lost a health, but I got damage, move speed, and rate of fire. Is it worth it? I may have to... I think you can regurgitate the organs? I believe you can regurgitate them. Is there a quick inventory button? That's my thing. Okay, so this is quick inventory. I don't believe I can get rid of... Yeah, I don't think I can get rid of it now that I've eaten it. Which is not the worst thing in the world, but it's also not the best. Oh, it's the impossible rhombus things. They just have a lot of health, and... Oh yeah, if you dodge, you can go straight through bullets. These green things you have to be really careful about, especially in closed areas, because they just have so much health. In random-esque fire, you can kind of... They shoot in a random, like, area, but same pattern every time. I don't want to pull a British man and go, pattern. Oh, okay. Don't believe there's a bonus for not taking damage, except for a Steam achievement, but I might have already gotten it. I'm out of practice, I just kind of opened this up, decided to play it. Haven't recorded in like a week, it's been winter break. I knew I was supposed to record all week, but winter break's almost over, so... I'm glad it's given me so much health. They're not that kind later on, believe me. Another champion. I believe it's actually the same champion. And a chest that will give an item. We can hope for my sake that it is... Oh, this is a different champion. So I poisoned him. Okay. Okay. Can you not move? Can you move for me? Okay. Organs. Damage and plague damage. This is a weapon, so minus damage plus a whole... I think this is fire. Which I'll actually take right now because close range, nothing beats it. However, coming up on the boss, if I can find one that just gives me normal bullets again, I'd probably take that. I wish there was some kind of map I could open. So I have a low damage but incredibly high rate of fire. Like, I'm just an actual flamethrower. Things that shoot bullets at me are my enemies, but melee I can take. And it seems to do tons of damage. Like, enough that would comfortably... So there's usually only one item on a floor. This is an old place, an ordered place. Do not be a disruption. There's a character that gives you temporary invincibility, I believe, and he was who I usually played as. Oh, I remember why I don't like those guys. Oh, it's the black... Oh, he actually drops... He actually drops crazy, crazy good. I'm absolutely about to die. Okay, so now I fire axes. And they have knockback. And they're really, really good. I absolutely thought I was going down there. I did an okay job dodging. Like, I didn't take as much damage as I thought I would. But wow. So now I have normal bullets and these gigantic death axes that just kind of take everything to Pound Town. Okay. As long as you keep those guys on diagonal, and then there's like a champion version that fires only diagonals. There's a, speaking of champions. That's a new character. I will probably take it up on that. I don't have the range to be dealing with these. Ooh. Yes, please. That I remember just to damage up. I would like to gamble. Potion. Third eye opens. Very, very good. I wish I had that permanently. I think there's a relic that gives you this permanently. That would be so nice. I'll also open that. Relic. Launch 12 bullets which cause entropy damage over time. So it's like my ability. However, I'm about to switch my ability for... explode in concentric rings of flame. Okay, so I'm a demon, so... I have fire that recharges almost instantly. And I got the idol, which just, like, does the same thing. I'm gonna leave my fire one, because it's not exactly my favorite. And I believe you regain magic points by dealing damage, or picking up the blue blocks. MP ups are generally very good. But I'm glad that I have this axe. Okay, so it's the Arch Undead. Okay, always with this guy, always handle minions first. Because they'll definitely destroy you. Boss fights usually don't take long, but they're very intense. It wasn't worth it. Okay, I got him. So they're usually very difficult on the boss fights. I feel better health. Okay, this organ, max health +1. I wish I would have waited because I think that was a full health. When I first came here, I was like you, except stronger and better. Well, then I must be fine. Alright. Oh, it's this plate. Okay. You deal additional damage when you're inside that little negative area. It's just one of the things that can happen on the floors. Alright. I don't think too many things here fire bullets, which is actually fine. I'm happy about that. I know the cultists can, and there might be a like specific like mini boss here, from what I remember. I have not played this in like a while. I'm dealing enough damage for my current like placement. I'm at full health. Yup, that's a champ. Yeah, I'm dealing tons of damage. Health. Unknown organ gives me additional movement speed. There's a character, I want to say it's called the Star Creep. I could be completely wrong. But his whole deal is he's stronger to start off with and his dodge is really nice, but he cannot ingest any organs. And you have to beat the game as him to unlock a lot of things. Then there's the eyeball, which has laser beams, and I prefer playing as that. Low health to start with, but incredibly high damage and rate of fire. Because in general, the laser beams are just nice. I don't know if those bullets, the bubbles, explode or not. But if you have too many of those blue fish-looking things, it gets kinda hectic. There's plenty of health on the ground if I need it. But I think I'm good for the moment. Alright. Those guys explode when they die. The mushrooms. There's not too many of those. I'm just glad it did not give me... There's an incredibly difficult first floor boss that it could have given me alternatively. And it's like a giant blue behemoth. He is terrible. Open eye, take the health back. Relic. Become invulnerable for 3 seconds for my whole magic bar. Or bullet. I'm gonna take the bullets. But 3 seconds could save my life. That might be good. Especially if I get a ability that makes me do contact damage. That gives me like the damage aura. Because if I get a little bit more max magic through organs, then I could pull some crazy strats. This game is not easily breakable, but you can find some game-winning strats. My primary problem with beating this game is the final boss. There's so many bullets. If you don't have, like, an invincibility damage combo, it's really difficult. And like most bullet hell games, I got inspiration to play this from Huts. Really cool YouTuber, you should check him out. He's a cool guy. Speaks what's on his mind. Doesn't really censor himself. I mean, when I say that, I don't mean like vulgar language. I'm talking about like he speaks what he cares about. I don't know what that... Oh, are those the teleporty dogs with the horns? Because I don't like those. Also, I don't trust the purple guys. Yeah, so they're like globulins and they split. I want to play some Enter the Gungeon with the controller as well. That's a good game to play with the controller. Apparently. So says every other YouTuber. I played it with the mouse and keyboard, I can do perfectly fine. Just because I'm not used to playing with a controller. Like, I got really, really far. Like, I've beaten the game in Gungeon several times with mouse and keyboard. I said mouth because I freaked out because the dogs can teleport. If it's just the dog and no other enemy, if you stand still, you can usually take them without taking any damage. But they're just so ridiculous. Alright. For the most part, we're doing pretty well. We haven't done any of the pedestals that make the game harder. They give you good rewards, but they make the game way harder. Just more enemies, tougher enemies, better ingredients. Papa John's. My mind defaults to that joke every time just because it's easy. Those purple things. If you split them and then oh, okay, you're dead. You're dead. You're dead. Shut up. Another thing I like about this game is you can just kind of talk while you're playing it, because my mind is subconsciously just kind of doing this. Not to brag and be like, I'm not even trying, but like my mind is not actively focusing on the game. My fingers are on both sticks, and that is where they remain. With bullet hell, you just kind of have to. It's like drumming, and I'm not a drummer, so I can't say that with certainty. You have to separate your mind and your like fingers. You're going off impulse. I may have just triggered like a bunch of people that play the drums, but I'm making that assumption. Yeah, actually, I played the Rock Band drums one time, so kind of a master. I played it on intermediate. I didn't even play it on beginner. So, sweetie, before you leave that comment, you try it on intermediate, because let me assure you, it ain't easy. As said from the name, it's not easy. It's intermediate. So, 3 seconds of invincibility doesn't seem like a lot for the whole magic bar, at least. But in a boss fight, 3 seconds can mean like a fourth of the bar if you don't have to strafe in and out of the zone where you can do damage. The sweet spot is you want to be in a place that has enough reaction time to dodge, but also still be in a point where you can like directly fire on it. Okay, I'm looking, there's the chest. I was looking for the chest that would give me an item because it would possibly give me something cool like an organ. There's a ah, it's a teleporty dog champion. Not cool, dude. Not cool. Not cool. Bro. They have low health, but when it's a champion, longs, extra damage, 10% extra damage. That is a nice increase. I like the percentages more than the fixed amount. All shell okay, so fear. Fear is not one of the things that I like because they'll still shoot at you while they're running away, making the bullets go like completely off course. You want as much predictability in these games as you can possibly get. The more predictable the enemies are, the better. The beasts are out to play. I can't wait to see what they'll eviscerate this time. Is it the fish that's the boss for this? Because I think the fish is the easier of the two that you can get on these floors. I'm dealing so much damage because these axes... Honestly, the Black Knight or whatever his name was is a godsend in this game. He's tough and he takes a lot of your health, but honestly you just gotta tank it because he'll also drop health. So if you see him, don't just run because you think you can't take him, because if you get the axe, you can turn a terrible run into an amazing run. Because I didn't have too much going for me. I wish I would focus on the teleporty dogs first. And the trick with this really is, you kind of have to stay in the same area and dodge like slightly each time. Like you shift your position only enough to move out of the way. And I've got plenty of cash, I just need shops. I need shops with, like, organs. Because that green guy with the turban pops out and sells you all kinds of crazy stuff. So books or turbans would be what I'd be interested in. I don't think I've found the pickup, the equipable on this floor yet. So I'm gonna keep... Ah, there it is. Glad I didn't just fail. 4 powerful blades. I'm gonna have to take invincibility over... Okay, much better. That I would have liked to keep. Alright, I'm up in it. That's not that bad of a champion. Organ. Move speed 5%. Movement speed is super important, because again, you're only shifting yourself slightly each time they fire. You can circle around during boss fights, but when you're in the middle of a horde, you kind of just Jackie Chan style stand in the middle and let them come to you. Because if you're moving around, you have to focus on the bullets, you have to focus on yourself, there's a lot. Alright, so boss, I think it's the fish. Yup. Prince of the Antediluvian Sea. So this boss sucks if you don't get rid of his guys first. Also, movement speed is super important here. He pushes you back, which normally means you run into bullets. Oh, I wish you could kill those small ones so they couldn't do it anymore. Alright. This is not terrible. I'd say the first boss is honestly harder. The Skeleton King. But out of all the first floor bosses that you can get, I definitely got... I drew the long stick. That was the easier. I hate the roars. Ah, like that. He would have just pushed me. Okay. He's being difficult. Because he doesn't really let you damage him until he stops. Alright, no damage, surprisingly. I took 0 damage on that. That, I believe, is a damage? Max MP, that... How much is my... thing to fire? My... ability? The flame shot is 20, so I can do invincibility and the flame, so I just need to tap Y then X. Because I have enough MP to fire in both. You are an upheaval, a flood, a fire. You are a toxic lake. We're actually getting close to the end, which is not expected. This place sucks because those birds, not the brains with beaks, but these actual birds, they land randomly, so you have to keep moving, which generally means, like, the bats aren't even the things that hurt you, it's the things that you run into while moving away to get rid of them. And I usually spend so much time trying to avoid the bats that I run into other things, or the ghost that... I don't even think it's a ghost, I just call it a ghost. The thing that appears at the end of the floor, ooh, for 220, that could be helpful, but that's annoying that he just took all my money. Especially when I have a health potion, but now I don't need to expend the health potion. I do like how it's like a maze, so I can kind of corner snipe everything. As I say that, I walk into just like a... Come on, okay. Ugh, okay. I saw it, but my fingers were too late to hit the dodge. However, I have just a literal wealth of, health. Wealth of health. More health. This is just give me health game. Alright, these ones... So this is just... It slows you down fighting everything. It sucks. Because it makes you wait for acid to dissolve, it makes you wait for the bats to land. I generally run into the ghosts, or the thing that stops you. Book. A wave of flame. So now I have a long range and a short range. So now I have something for every occasion. And I'm doing enough damage that my book is probably, like, just the fire. And you can get books that fire, like, 3 waves of fire that all deal the same damage, so it's just triple damage. So if I get that now, that's just an upgrade. Oh, no. I hate the bats. When they land quickly, it's cool, but they take more than like 2 seconds following you. Not cool. I've touched a couple of them, I swear, and it doesn't even seem like they hurt you. It just seems like they're there to stress you out, which is... okay. Honestly, if you just dodge straight into the wall and you pass through the bullets, pretty good strategy. I hate this. I literally hate this. I just want to get off these floors as quickly as I can. Door. I already found the book. Door. Okay. We're gonna empty your memory, and we might empty your pockets. You did empty my pockets. You took all my stuff for health that I didn't even need. Oh, those things, the longer you shoot them, the less vision you have. So finish them off quickly, and I think they hurt you if you lay too much damage on them at once. You have to let it cool down. It'll make your screen go red and like hazy. I don't know what those purple spider things are, but I don't think I like them. I don't really care about finding upgrades. If I find a champion, I'll fight it to the best of my ability. I have my finger on Y constantly. The one good thing about firing, like, constantly is I can have my finger on the invincibility button, which is like the panic button. And having the ranged axes is so nice. Because they one-shot most of the smaller guys, but if they get too close, the fire will handle the rest of them. Okay, they definitely hurt. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. I think there was actually health back here. No? Okay. Not cool. I guess I should have my... Oh, whoa. That was close. That was not very cool of him. Okay. The champions start to get more and more ridiculous as time progresses. Okay. I think that is damage? Damage. Okay. We have gotten so many damage upgrades. I'm honestly loving this run. Like, axes are already one of my favorite upgrades that you can get, followed by 18.6 gajillion. If we got some health, like, there's one that gives you a little bit of movement speed down, but actually just, like, increases your health by 2. I would take that in a heartbeat. I think that is not as good as this. Oh, whoa. Okay. Fire, plague bullets, fire and burst deal extra damage. No. My blood feels thick, so I'm much slower now. It's not permanent, thankfully. It's not a permanent stat down, but for some of my precious time that I can spend on this level still, because I gotta be getting close to the cutoff time where they chase you. Honestly, just gonna go invincible, fire. I took a full heart of damage and I've got like 86 bats after me. I don't know why I always default to 86, but that's roughly how many of those there were. Okay, I'm starting to panic because I'm starting to worry about the, I'm starting to worry... Okay. Okay. This is usually how I end up losing. Some health would be appreciated out of this chest, if possible. Alright, so I can at least see. I need to be able to see to survive. Would be appreciated. Your visibility is already limited by these black rims. Like, I have about 5-6 usable vision. I wish if you were at completely full health, that would disappear. That would be a nice touch. I don't know if they're still even updating this game. I think they are. When you get stuck on the walls when the stupid bats take you. They're gonna say, like, they're everywhere, run soon, and that's when I panic. I mean, I found the door, so I think I'm good, but... Juked. Get juked! I think... No, this is the Maze of X2, so... Okay! If I had the one character, I think it's like a blue demon. Come on, it sniped me. It's like a blue demon and he recovers health for magic, and that is so useful. Especially during boss fights, because you can just pump out health. I'm trying to find health, but I'm getting more hurt. It's the age-old, like, you get greedy because you're needy. And I'm forgetting about my panic button, my Y, because I'm always at full stuff. Come on. Do I heal when I finish a floor as the demon? Because I think that's what happened. Juked. Oh, come off your high horse. Hello, horse. Okay. I don't know what's happening, but I can't stop now. Okay. Spirit returns to your body. Heyo. I did, like, super well. Like, I unlocked so much stuff. We're gonna do one more run, because that was really unfulfilling. Lock the altars. Okay, the altars of the id are the ones that let you challenge more. Scar? I don't think he's... What? Is Scar the one that can't stop moving? Lowlife thug who hoped to rob Professor Ellenberg's mysterious treasures and found himself trapped in Deathstate instead. Sometimes he just can't catch a break. So, he has decent damage, good health, MP regen, luck, move speed. So, cause explosion, bring pain? I can't see what that does here. I guess, yeah, we'll play as him once. Oh, you're one of those. Very well, try again, carve out your space. Game is trippy. Cause explosion, bring pain. So it's just a short-range damage burst. And again, Fortress of Hoth, I think, is the easier boss with the Lich. He doesn't actually do that much damage. Ooh, this is the one that we had before. So I believe if I kill someone with that, yeah, if I kill someone with that bullet, it causes a chain explosion. So big, huge groups like this get a lot of damage done to them. And I believe if that bullet kills another skeleton, then it does more damage. Yeah, so the weapon itself doesn't fire, but it augments my ability. I hope I find the Black Knight and get the axes again, because that would be nice. Also, I don't know if the audio is better or worse, because usually on my videos, when I use my webcam mic, the one that I usually record with, there's like some audio feedback at the very beginning, but then it fades out. But I'm just using the built-in computer mic and hoping that there's not. Because I'd like it if there was none, because then at the beginning you guys don't get, like, ear-touched. I try to prevent causing you all harm, if at all possible. I'd like to find, like, a champion. The added challenge is always sketch, but, like, it's a free organ, which could be health. Because when you have those minor freakouts and just start running ahead, like I did last game, and it's easy to be like, I wouldn't have done that, but then when it happens, try saying that. These guys, you just kind of gotta stay in their path. Alright, I believe that's damage. Rate of fire. That actually is probably better than damage, because now I fire more rapidly. Yeah, that's... If I get some damage and I can one-shot these skeleton guys, like on the next floor somebody gives me a damage up. I would love to get a tome that just, like, does 3 waves of fire, because then I'd be close range master, because my ability. Or an invincibility relic. That would be really good with this guy. Alright. We're doing pretty well. I'm just trying to get as much score as I can, because you get accolades for killing a certain amount of enemies on each floor. And I would love to get as many unlocks as I can. Because you unlock like new organs, new books, new relics that just make your life easier. Of course, some of them screw you over, like some of them like drastically lower your speed for incredibly high amounts of health and stuff. So there's a trade-off on some of them. But even those, under the right circumstances, can be counted as like game-breaking. Like, if you have something that uses up your health for an incredibly powerful attack and you have, like, 8 pegs of health, you can just unload on a boss. And it's, like, less than an hour till New Year's. That's gonna be fun. It's 11:12 p.m. right now. On December 31st, 2017. So, probably gonna upload this tonight, but if this doesn't go up and it goes up, like, 2 months later, like most of my other content... Because, like, I've already fully completed the Tasmanian Tiger about halfway through the second game, and I've done like a whole bunch of other episodes and stuff, but I only upload them like when I feel like it, I guess. I guess that makes me sound bad, but it's true. I'll go out on a whim and feel like, okay, I deserved that. I deserved that. I already found the thing, but I'm gonna look for my consumable. Consumables are incredibly important. Oh, champion. Oh, this one has, like, shotgun blast. So I need to stay, like, distance. But sometimes it's better to not have distance, because then they won't spread as much. Movement speed, more rate of fire. So I am machine gun chain bullets. The more bullets you have on screen at once, the better. Minus some situations with soy milk and Isaac, because... Whoa. Whoa, okay, that's a bomb potion. That looked fancy as heck. Was wondering if maybe I found some, like, ultimate potion. A book! That's what I was looking for. And I don't know how the game knows exactly what you need, but, like, it gives it to you. It's not mean to you most of the time. It's usually you that makes the mistake in this game. One wave of flame. So I am close range suited. If I get an invincibility thing, I will be doing very well. I would trade my weapon currently for, like, another fire weapon just so... Or the axes. Or the homing ones, because there's homing bullets, but I don't think I have those unlocked yet. Oh, axe guy. Okay. Alright, he's kind of rude. Okay. When you get him out in the open, he's not terrible. And he fires where his arrows are pointing, so you stay out of his arrows, you generally won't have a problem. Yes! Yes! Blood feels thick. Not exactly what I wanted, but I think I'm fine. So we should be able to get to at least the third, like, stage, like, third set of floors again. If we get damage ups. Which we could get from this guy right here. We could just as easily... You gotta kind of watch the rings where he's shooting. It's slow to deal with these guys, but if you are slow, you won't take as much damage. Like I always do! Whoa! Panic button. Modulon core damage up. I will definitely take damage up. The Modulon core kind of looks like a golden version of those guys that shoot in all directions. Those little gremlin things, little squid dudes, Cthulhu guys, they suck. They shoot a lot of bullets. Whatever's in that chest could save me. Especially if it's a relic. I would like another ability because I like options in this game. Yep. So it's like the adventurer's ability. Because next floor is the boss, so... Okay! All of a sudden my brain stopped, like, processing information for a little bit. Whoa! What are you? Giant purple brain baby. Rite of Sanctification. I don't know if I want that. I suppose I want that. Okay. Master Seal has been weakened. I think I just made a terrible mistake. Oh, doesn't that make the boss way harder, the final boss? Because I do that every time I see it and I don't know what it does. It causes damage if anything walks near it. And it should give me a buff like Sanctification 1 or something. There's like 3 of them. 1 on each floor and 1 for the boss. I already found the idol for this. There are some idols that show you where the door is, and that is so useful. I don't know what the second circle's for, there's 2 of them. Okay, I got stuck on the wall. I'm going back for that health. Because 1 peg of health could be the difference between the boss killing you and you killing the boss. Just pro tips from not a pro. Very, very not a pro. I don't know why anybody would watch this. See, right now, current state in mind, I get like 2 or 3 views per video. Generally. But like, I don't know why I even get that many. I'm not... Oh, no, this is... Okay, this is a way more difficult boss for this floor. I need to clear out... Okay. I need to clear everything else out that I can. We're doing alright. There's still some over here. I don't want any skeletons left that can ping me. I want the only thing I have to focus on. These guys. Whoa. Okay, yeah. Okay, so now comes the terrible part. This is actual bullet hell. This is like old school. I'm trying to see if I can hit with one of those intricate bullets. Heyo! Feel pretty good about that. Movement speed plus 10. That's a pretty noticeable difference. I like that. I was hoping for damage. I was really hoping for health. Normally, by like the 3rd floor, I have like 5 pegs of health. And it kind of helps you take some of those hits that like seem unavoidable. And I don't know how you unlock the alternate floors, but these are the same 2 that we went down last time. There's like a whole other set of floors underneath it you can see on the map. I don't know how you go to those, or I don't know how, like, you unlock them. Okay, it's a champion. Alright. Cool. So less damage, higher movement speed. I don't think that was worth it. I like rate of fire. That means more damage. I'm also very, like, squeezed in here. Alright. Okay, I didn't even see how I got hit. I'm too focused on those bubbles. But luckily there's health. And I'd like to find the pickup here. I like to find the pickup on every floor. Oh, there's a bomb potion, awaken potion, health plus. I feel much better. I'm gonna buy a bomb. I hope nobody will notice how I was actually attempting to purchase the health, but... I want to see what this does. Okay, so that... probably better. I don't know how you control it is my only quarrel. So, I fire 4 powerful blades instead of like a carpet bomb of less powerful stuff. So I hope this means that I fight the fish again, because that was a completely different boss than what I fought the first time. I almost feel like it was easier, but different. My blood feels hot. I believe that means everything else is slower. Yeah, so I'm technically sped up. Everything else is slower. Doesn't last for long, though. Very useful during boss fights. Gosh dang it, I'm always getting myself into binds. This one takes the cake. I don't know why they feel it necessary to put that word into video games or movies or anything. There are so many other words you can say, like pumpernickel. Okay, pumpernickel. That's also my safe word. I have too many buttons that I need to pay attention to. Because I've got my little explosion, I've got my blades, and now I've got this bomb potion. And bomb just like murks damage-wise, it just drops health. Book. Oh yes. Oh yes, lasers are so good. Okay, so now there's a mutant rat boy. And lava girl! Okay, okay. Retreat, 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 retreat. I need an adult, and he's not an adult. Luck and fire damage. Oh, now it almost feels better to take the fire book, but the laser is so spicy. This is like what being the eyeball is. I don't like being out in the open like that. I hate being in the middle of enemies. Because my eyes just aren't able to keep up with what that was. When you start taking it too quickly and like think you're safe is when you're not safe. The laser has such long range that it's nice. Comboed with the axes, it's nice. Alright. And I just found laser books, so I think I'm good. You gotta be careful, because as you're going through the door, they could just nail you right in the face with 80 bullets. Do a kabillion damage to you as you're going through doors. Whew. Alright. Solid. I almost just touched him. The book that fires like 4 lasers, and they can all focus in on one guy and do like 4 times the damage, or 4 different enemies is even better. That weird heart man, I have not seen him before. I'm wondering if perhaps that was the desecration. So the cool thing about this, that is an incredibly close range champion, but as long as I dodge his normal bullets, I should be fine. Because I don't have to walk into range of his death wall. Alright. Okay! I really want to be the blue demon. I just really, really want... That's a bomb. MP20, MP regen. Does that mean I'm automatically regenerating? No. Bomb! So it's basically my ability, but I get a free one. So I get extra magic back when I hit something. And the laser itself is just really good for... Okay! Laser itself is just good for getting back magic, because I deal damage from a distance. The dogs are back in town, and I let them out. Song references. Please subscribe for more funny jokes about old songs that are now just memes. That dog's a loser. Gray, bug, outcast, albino beast. Is that it? Because I'm kind of taking abuse of it. He is getting abused. Is he supposed to do something like crazy? Okay, okay, okay. I wanted to go closer to it to see if it was supposed to do anything, and I regret it. Hey, organ. Damage 0.25 and plus 10. Die. I accidentally used my potion. That's actually worth using it right then. Because boss is like here. Did I get the pick? I need to start remembering whether or not I got the pickups. I don't think I got to pick up this floor yet. Also, my right arm just fell asleep, so I tried to move my thumb and it didn't react, so... That's fun. There's another champion here. Alright. I would love some health from this champion. That would be actually pretty nice. There we go. That thing looks epic. It's a heart with wings. I wish my heart had wings. And I don't even think I found the pickup yet. That dog is so I hate the dogs. I don't even know if that's what they are. They're like black foxes with horns. But their face, like, isn't a face! Whoa! And it may seem like I'm forcing reactions out, but I'm actually just in a good mood, and this is how I show it. My right arm is, like, fully asleep, and it's just my thumb that's reacting right now. Oh, there's a book. Fires at 2 extra foes. Laser book better, laser book better. Heart with wings. Fire an impactful bullet every 10 Yes. Yes. I don't know which of the 2 books was actually better, but I like the laser because of the range, so... Everybody else can fight me. Beware, I live. He's like the devil, I guess. He's like Bug Devil. Oh, nope, it's the shark. Prince of the Antediluvian Sea. You gotta take out the bubblefish early on, because they will destroy you. Because right now, it's just, like, actual bullet hell. If it's just him and the smaller ones that you have to focus on, it's a lot easier. Because this is, believe it or not an easy game, so... Okay! Not cool, dude. I think I actually hit him with one of the blades. I'm dealing some decent damage. I need to regen my magic. Okay. Okay, he's just doing a little thing right now. Okay, not cool, dude. Come on. Those blades actually deal some damage. If they feel like it, they can deal some damage. I don't feel too bad about that. And it gave me some health back. It gave me 2 organs. Damage. And damage. And plague damage. I don't have plague damage anymore. Alright, so we're doing well. We're not doing bad. At all. Oh, we're on to... Okay. Gave me some health, though. Gave me a lot of health, actually. And my laser disintegrates those eyeballs, like, almost instantly, which is extra nice. With range like this, we can take out enemies from across, like, gaps without having to go near them. And when I go near them is usually when I end up taking damage, because I can dodge bullets long range just fine. If I had to focus on shooting myself, we would not be playing this game. So it's actually probably for the best that we don't. Also, I believe I just got a call. No, I did not. Okay. Excuse me if I just stop talking. It's me putting 100% concentration in. If we beat the boss on the first episode, that would be so funny. Because this really is the first episode. I did like a 2-minute practice episode beforehand on my other file, just to see if my microphone and stuff was working. And for the most part, it seems like it was. I seemed a little quiet, the game seemed to quiet down when I talked. Which is not what I want. I want the game to be like normal volume, but just maybe a little bit louder. I'm trying to just angle myself so I can laser them without having to go near them. I don't know what that is. I don't think I want to touch that. That looks really dangerous. but I feel like I should touch it. I feel like for the sake of science, and how there's health everywhere, so if I get low, it's not the end of the run, but I feel like I should touch it. Die, Missile Barrage. Oh yeah, I'm gonna be recording Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2, if an episode already isn't out by the time you're watching this. Or if anybody watches this as well. Honestly, I just do this to talk to myself, because I talk to myself during video games. Okay, I thought I was gonna summon something. I was right. Oh, wow, okay. It also additionally summons things. I don't like this, I don't like this, I don't like this. I don't like this. Not my favorite, not my favorite, not my favorite. Bad touch, bad touch. Bad touch! That guy was ridiculous. Okay. Grundy's Lesser Tome of the Eye, Spice-Fed Heart, and Cat Eyes. I can look in the book and see what all of those things do, but I kind of just like the idea of finding them. Planar Seals. Kill a boss enemy, and you get those. Yeah, there's 96 unlocks. There's 83 different enemies, which is pretty impressive. There's 178 items, so there's a whole bunch of stuff. Character records. So more characters to unlock as we play this more. I honestly like the Seeker because she seems better. Like, I don't know what her stats are. I don't know, she's like the same thing, but just her poison bullets are I like. But that'll just about do it for the first episode. Hope you all enjoyed. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you liked the old microphone better or if you like this one. But other than that, I'll see you all in the next episode.